Alright people, what's up? The richest predator on YouTube has responded. Now audience, if you have not seen my previous video about the YouTuber Gaslighting Adam, I do urge you to go and watch part 1 before you watch this video here. But if not, I will give you a quick summary before we get started. This is Gaslighting Adam, a YouTuber with 3.65 million subscribers by making waterpark POV videos. This YouTuber Gaslighting Adam is monetized and his YouTube channel has a net worth of $8 million. In his videos, he is filming very up-close videos of minors in their bikinis at water parks without their consent. He circumvents the YouTube guidelines by formatting his videos as a normal water park video. However, when you actually watch his content, it is nothing but putting children's safety at risk. Gaslighting Adam denies all claims that he is a sexual predator, that he does this to prey on children, and everything in between. However, the difference between my previous video and the video I am making today is the information I was holding back beforehand. The information you will see today is undeniable proof that this guy does sexualize children for the views of his YouTube channel, and he does this with utmost intentionality to actually exploit children for money. Strap in, this is gonna be a hard watch. Now audience, just like my previous video talking about Gaslighting Adam, this video is not gonna contain any footage that you are not supposed to be seeing. You are not gonna see any sexual content, you are not gonna see any sensitive body parts of children. This video is heavily blurred out and heavily obscured, and to be honest, the videos and screenshots that I was recording is so cropped because I just don't want to have this shit on my hard drive. Anyways, Mr. Gaslighting Adam has seen my previous video exposing all of the sick shit that he has done. And you guys, the viewers, were going to his comment section spreading awareness about the video that I made about him. To which Gaslighting Adam saw you guys' comments and responded to your comments about me. What's up guys, it's Ryth from the future. I just discovered while editing this video that Gaslighting Adam just deleted all the comments that you guys left on his videos, including my comment where I commented this shit. Anyways, I just had to bring this up in case you guys look for his original responses in the comment section. Just wanted to let everybody know he just deleted them. But good thing I already screenshotted everything, am I right fellas? Anyways, back to the video. So I've gathered a few of his statements and we're just gonna be running down them today, and I'm gonna show you the proof as to how this man is a sexual predator. I kind of feel bad for you. Ryth is just saying shit, bro. Just try to avoid being near children. But anyways, I love your water park videos. To which Gaslighting Adam replied, yeah, I know, I've seen it. He exaggerated too much and is taking it too serious. And I would never do what you're mentioning. Wow, what a lot to unpack in such a short sentence. Okay, so let me debunk the most important half of his statement being the second half. The first comment said, just try avoiding being near children, and Gaslighting Adam replied saying, I would never do what you're mentioning. Audience, let me provide you an example that I made in my previous video that shows that he focuses on preying on children. He uploaded a video to his YouTube channel called Crazy Kamikaze Waterslide at Aqua Village in Italy. This video in length was 1 minute and 8 seconds long. And as you can see from this screenshot, it shows you which part of the video is the most replayed part of the video. And for the first 43 seconds of his 1 minute and 7 second or 8 second video, he is walking behind minors that, in my opinion, depict below the age of 15 years old, filming up-close video shots of their behinds. Here is a blurred and obscured video of the first 45 seconds of his video, just to show that over 65% of his video is about filming children. So audience, after watching that video, what do you think the focal point of that video was? That was the first 45 seconds of the video, over 65% of that video. The first 43 seconds of that video contains little girls just simply walking around the water park and walking back to their cabanas. It had absolutely nothing to do with the slide. It had absolutely nothing to do with him going to the ride. He was behind children filming their behinds just for the sake of being behind children filming their behinds. Oh yeah, did I mention that this video that he filmed of these little girls is monetized and he made $200 making that video? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is paying this man for this type of content. How f***ing disgusting can you be? Anyway, circling back to the first statement that Geese and Adam put out, yes, you do in fact go around children, and you do it very much so, to the point where it's the focal point of your content. And also, as for the first half of your statement where you say that I exaggerated too much in my video and I'm taking it too seriously, I'm sorry, Adam, but the safety of children and you filming behind children sexually without their consent is a little f***ing serious. In my humble opinion, Mr. Adam, I don't think you should be f***ing breathing. There should be absolutely no remorse for people like you. Anyways, Mr. Geese and Adam's next statement comes from the same comment thread on his YouTube video. Someone replied to Geese and Adam saying, "Your viewers are literally PDF files. I hope your channel gets removed." To which Geese and Adam replied saying, "No, they are not. They are all good people with golden hearts." Really, Geese and Adam, all of your viewers are not PDF files and that they're all people with golden hearts. You see all of these comments I'm putting on screen right now, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, well, all of these comments came from the videos that featured little girls and minors below the age of 15. You're saying that your viewers, your subscribers have golden hearts, in that they're not PDF files that like to consume your content featuring little girls for self-consumption. So not only are you a sexual predator, but you're also defending your fucking goons of sexual predators. I'm so sorry, Geese and Adam, that I'm crashing the party of your channel and your PDF file fan base. You and your entire fan base needs to go to fucking prison. Anyways, Geese and Adam's next statement comes from these two comments right here. The comment thread starts off by saying, "Are you a predator?" Someone replied to them saying, "You already replied to him, by the way, and this man is sick." Geese and Adam replied to the comment thread saying, "The last time I was sick was a long time ago. I can't even remember. Eating and drinking healthy plus workout. Highly recommend." Okay, man, so now we're gonna start joking about sexually exploiting children. You think this is f***ing funny, Geese and Adam? You think it's so funny to walk behind little girls and film them for content and make $8 million in the process doing so? You think this is f***ing funny, you disgusting mongrel-ass motherfucker? We'll see how long you keep this act up, you demented sack of shit. Guys, I seriously cannot f***ing contain myself about what I have to show you later in the video. But there's one more statement that we have to get through. This time, Geese and Adam actually decided to put out a full statement in this guy's comment. The first person commented saying, "This kind of content makes me really uncomfortable. Filming minors in swimsuits at water parks isn't okay. They're just trying to have fun with friends or family. It's concerning that the parts with girls who look very young are often replayed, in that some comments are sexualizing them. Liking or ignoring those comments encourages unsafe behavior. Digital footprint matters, and it's not normal for teens or anyone to be acting this way. Please consider the safety and privacy of the minors in your videos." This person probably puts what I have to say about this guy in the most respectful way possible. But as for me, ladies and gentlemen, I simply cannot do that. Geese and Adam replied to them saying, "That's understood. Thanks for your comment without being mean. My goal in every water park is not as expected. It's exaggerated a bit." Listen, Adam, I seriously don't know what could be more exaggerated, my video or your video containing 65% of your content filming minors. You tell me what's the real exaggeration here. Please take a look at 7 minutes and 18 seconds in the video. So I asked these people writing together and I asked permission for filming and uploading to my channel, and their father/grandfather approved. And if you look closely to the ride, I try to hold the camera a bit to the right to not capture the youngsters on the left. Of course, this is not always possible during the ride in the curve, so they are now showing up every now and again in the scene. After the ride, I showed the video to her grandfather to prevent that he didn't misunderstand my filming. Wow, guys, Mr. Geese and Adam asked one time for permission to film minors in his video. You really just have to appreciate that this guy thinks that typing this one comment completely excuses all of the hundreds of other videos of him filming children, where they are literally the focal point of the video. To which Geese and Adam is going to continue gaslighting and say that the focal point of his video videos is not filming children. However, right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna prove to you about how this is exactly what he does. Audience, let's play a comparison game. I have a few of his YouTube videos today, and we're gonna compare the thumbnails versus what actually happened in the video. You know that crazy kamikaze video that I just keep on referencing over and over again? Well, here is a cropped screenshot of the thumbnail of that video. Now, in this screenshot, I want you to focus on the top part of this girl's head in the video, and I also want you to focus on the trees in the top left part of the screen. Now, I'm gonna play the actual content that Geese and Adam uploaded to his YouTube channel, and you tell me if you see these parts of the video present in the actual footage. Alright, so did you guys see the top part of her head at any point in the video? It's almost like her entire head was not actually present in the full video. And where's the trees in the video? You never got to see the trees that were inside of the video in the actual footage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. Geese and Adam himself said that he edits these videos himself, to really pop the cherry about what this guy does in the editing process is that he actually zoomed in on these little girls. The original thumbnail that he uploaded to his channel is the full zoomed out image, but you want to know why you never saw the vegetation in the top left part of the screen? You wonder why you never saw the top of the girl's head? It's because he intentionally, in his editing software, zoomed in on the sensitive body parts of these little girls. He wanted these little children to be such a focal point of the video that he manually zoomed in on them. That is why you never see the top part of this girl's head, and that is why you never saw the trees in the actual footage. What do you have to say about that now, motherfucker? Let's give another example. This video he uploaded around 3 weeks ago. Now, in this thumbnail, I need you guys to focus on the 2 red circles in this screenshot. Specifically, the bikini of the girl on the right, and then also the sidewalk / pavement on the ground. You notice how colorful and saturated that these 2 things are in the thumbnail? Well, let's go ahead and play the footage, and you can see how saturated the footage actually was. Okay, so to explain what Geese and Adam did in this video, this guy took a picture of these little girls, put it into Photoshop, and he saturated the image to make the girls pop out even more in the thumbnail. So not only does he zoom in on little girls in his videos, but he's also manually editing the thumbnails and adding saturation to the image to make these little girls pop out even more. How fucking inexcusable is that? Anyways, the last example, and probably the most sickening example today. This video was uploaded 5 months ago titled Water Slides at Kalahari Indoor Water Park in Pennsylvania. As you can see from the screenshot, yes, he did in fact add saturation to the thumbnail. Yes, he's trying to draw more attention to these children. But I want you guys to notice that there are only 3 people present in this screenshot right here in the thumbnail. Now let's play the footage of what actually happened in that video. Yeah, there was actually 4 people present in the video, but he actually zoomed in on the younger kids in the video for the thumbnail. Everything that goes into featuring children in his YouTube channel is intentional. How do I know this? It's because he manually adds saturation to enhance the girls in the videos. We caught him in 4K zooming in on these little girls, and he intentionally zooms in on which ones are the youngest in the frame. Geese and Adam, I await your response video to me at some point because you deeply need to explain yourself. But honestly, at this point, there's nothing to save you. Audience, like the video if you would like to see a part 3 of Geese and Adam. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later.